Okay, can you please state your name?
My name is Lynette and I'm 41 years old.
And you live in this neighborhood?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
How many?
4
Okay, four
boys.
4 boys. Okay, ranging in age from?
24 to 14.
Wow. And what 3 words would you use to describe this community?
What 3 words? I don't know. When it comes to my neighborhood, like I've lived here all my life. This was my neighborhood, so my family's neighborhood. So when I just look at it, I'm disappointed because it's not how I grew up, and just like, it's just not the same. Like every corner you go to, there's somebody on the corner. They want to sell you some type of drug. Like you can't even walk into the Chinese store or the deli without somebody offering you a drug. Like I walk down the street with my kids and this guy's offering my kids drugs in my face. Like, are you serious? Like, it's bad. The neighborhood, any neighborhood, it's just not West Philly. It's all over. And it's a shame because I shelter my kids. I keep them in the house. I don't let them go nowhere. Like, I'm just scared. Like every day you hear about a child missing, a child getting killed. Like just last night, a 12-year-old got hit with a stray bullet.
In this neighborhood?
No, it was North Philly, but still. And yesterday in Mill Creek, an older lady who was cleaning the rec center got killed by a 14-year-old because a bunch of young kids was in there shooting, and she got hit by their stray bullet. This neighborhood any neighborhood really has deteriorated. But for me, for West Philly, I feel like for all the older people who are still here, I feel like we all could have came together and we could have took back our neighborhood, period. We could have signed petitions. We could have did whatever we had to do to get these guys off these corners so we could go into our stores where we shopping peacefully without being bothered by the people that's there.
Do you feel like it's too late, or can we still do that?
I feel like we can still do that.
What's it going to take?
It's going to take for everybody in the community to come together. People who's been here, that's still alive. Like it's going to take everybody. Whether we got to march to the mayor's office, the governor, the state representative, whoever. But I'm only one person, so I can only do but so much.
How do you keep your boys safe?
I don't let them go nowhere. They're not allowed to go nowhere. Like it's just that simple. To school, back home. I have trackers on our phones. If we're not together, they don't go nowhere. And when they do go out by themselves, because I'm a nervous wreck. It's like I'm texting them, where are you? Did you get there yet? Are you with the person that you met up with? Like, and the moment they don't answer their phone or text me right back, it's like my anxiety goes through the roof, and I'm just like, okay, where's my kid? What's going on? Now I'm checking the app because I'm checking the area that they in to see if something happened in that area. Like, it's a mess. And I feel like we shouldn't have to live like that.
And do you think that we have to be the change?
Yes, it starts with us. It starts with us. It starts at home with the parents. Because if you know your child is out here doing something they don't have no business doing, get your child. Because see, mine, no. Let me catch you out here doing that. I'm going to beat the slap out you in front of everybody. And I don't care. It's just that simple. So it starts at home. See, when I was growing up, you couldn't do nothing out in the street. Because if a neighbor saw you or one of your parents, homies, whoever, they were snatching you up. And they were taking you home to your parents. So you not only got beat by the neighbor, but you was getting beat by your parents too when you got home. And that's how I grew up, and that's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah. Wow. One last thing. This neighborhood has had some historical moments. There used to be a lot of stores here. There's stores coming back, but in your experience growing up in this neighborhood, what changes have you seen as it relates to black ownership of stores or in businesses and things like that?
It's not. The stores that used to be here are no longer here. They're building these high rises. They're putting 3-story duplexes on single row home blocks. Like on my block, they just put a 3-story house. Like, why? With a deck. Then I get a letter in the mail stating they raising my taxes. Are you serious? Because y'all putting these 3-story buildings around here? But I feel like it's gentrification. Like they want us, our skin color, they want us out, and they want to bring back the whites. And that's how I feel about it. Because what do you see in all these stores? You see Puerto Ricans. in every store. Or you see some type of the foreigners here. You know, you see a lot of them. You don't see too many black-owned businesses. And the black-owned businesses that we do have, it's us that's tearing them up. It's us that's destroying them. Like when they had that riot, it was us out there.
What riots are you speaking about?
Like when they was running around the city because the cop killed that
George Floyd in 2020 and 2021?
they was tearing up the Lowe's and they was doing all that stuff. Like, come on. It was majority of us. I seen on the news where there was really parents who had kids stealing with them. This is what you're teaching your kids? So, you know, like I said, it starts with us.